How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Today I'm going to talk about how OGX shampoo made by Johnson & Johnson could actually make your hair fall out. I didn't know at the time, of course, but I actually experienced the hair loss. Today I'm going to talk about how I actually notice and sort of warn all the consumers out there. This video is brought to you by Moomoo, the free stock trading app, and if you sign up for this, you can get up to 15 free shares of stock just for depositing various amounts of money. If you guys are interested, sign up through my referral link down in the video description below and you can help out this channel greatly. About 2 years ago, I bought this on Amazon because I saw it at the store and I thought, hey, this looks like a nice packaging. Maybe I can try this shampoo out, and it was fairly inexpensive. It's not like dirt cheap or anything. Roughly about the price of Pantene, which is what I currently use. Argan oil of Morocco. So I actually adopted this and started using it around March of 2021. I didn't actually realize that it was making my hair fall out until months later. I started noticing that when I'm shampooing my hair, I'm like, wow, you know, like hair, like small locks of it. At first, it's not very noticeable. You might attribute it to, oh, maybe my diet is not so good. Maybe I am too stressed out. Maybe it's other health factors. You don't realize that it's the shampoo itself. So if you're watching this and you're using this shampoo, I recommend to just toss it out. Don't even try to even use the remainder of it or anything. If you notice that the same symptoms that I'm describing it to here, yeah, throw it away. The question arises then, how many hairs should you be losing every time you shampoo? Ever since I was young, yeah, a little bit comes off, right? I would say maybe 5 to 10 hairs or so, but then recently it's like a lot. It's like, wait a minute, you know, this is more than usual. But then you kind of doubt yourself. So if you go on the internet and just kind of go, how many hairs should I lose? It says anywhere between 80, 150, and 200 hairs. That is if you really count every single one. But I just want to show you guys roughly what it looks like. Skip forward a minute if you're grossed out by hair, but this is my hair. I'd say after showering, if you get this much hair or more with my length of hair, then this is probably too much. I'd say this is on the edge of how much you should get. Typically, that's what I expect to see normally after washing hair. If you want to measure it, clean out the drain of your shower or something so that there's no hairs there. And then go and wash your hair and see how many hairs remains. And then you can kind of get a gauge of how many hairs you lost. But my hair is kind of short, right? So it actually falls through the drain. When you wash your hair and you can see if there's like 5 or more hairs that just kind of like falls down into the water and you see them all kind of washing away, that's significant numbers. If you look this up, you might see it on social media already, but OGX already has a class action lawsuit against them saying that they put in a thing called DMDM hydantoin in the product, which is a toxic product. It makes your hair fall out, but they deny this. And if you look at it, it was dismissed with no reason, which makes me kind of angry, right? Because it affected me personally, and I know very, like with high certainty, because after I use it, you know, no more hair loss. It's like, okay, what's up with this crazy shampoo? If it goes through, how much do I want to get paid for such significant hair loss? I mean, it was noticeable. It was like thinning out a little bit, and you guys might even notice like it's not quite recovered even right now. Luckily, I'm not completely bald. You can speculate about what happened behind the scenes. Why was it dismissed with no reason whatsoever? It's kind of fishy to me. It's not just the OGX Moroccan oil one. In the class action lawsuit, when they listed the products, it's like basically every single OGX shampoo. So just notice this and see if your hair is falling out as well and stop using it immediately. On other hair loss news, let me go get something that made my hair lose recently, and I'm kind of regretful about this, right? I mean, yeah, anyway. Remember this guy? This Pez gingerbread house, this caused me a lot of health issues. I actually started eating some of the gingerbread because I'm like, oh, it's a cookie, right? You can eat cookies. It's not bad for you. So then I started eating some with every meal, maybe half of one piece of roof. I would just eat it, you know, just it's a little sweet, it tastes good. And then I continued doing this for about 7 days or so, and I noticed something really weird happening probably on the second or third day or so, but I didn't know it was this stuff that was causing it. What I noticed was like my face was getting really dry. So I thought maybe it's some of the pimple cream that I'm using. Maybe I'm smearing it on my pillowcase and it gets all over, so then it can get my face really dry. But the dryness kept on going on. I noticed that my hair was really itchy. There's some dandruff. And also when I washed my hair, I noticed some amount of hair was coming off, a lot more than usual. So similar to what happened with the shampoo incident, right? But probably like 50 to 75% of the amount. So even though I have like 49 boxes of these, I cannot in good faith give this to other people knowing that what had happened to me. You can see my hair. I think it's slightly thinner than before. I hope it grows back. I'm a little bit angry at myself for eating the gingerbread. Not so angry about the shampoo because I feel like you shouldn't, as a consumer, you should be able to use any shampoo and your hair shouldn't be falling out. And I know from this experience that there's probably a lot of products out there that are toxic, and if you continue using it, it might affect your health. It might be super duper cheap. But with that said, let's take a look at some class action lawsuits. I often sign up for these things, and probably about like 6 months to 1 year ago, I signed up to a whole bunch of them, and they're just starting to flow in right now. From November 2022, I got paid $35.97 from Plaid. You know Plaid, that authentication system. Whenever you sign up on a bank account and you want to connect another bank, there's this Plaid thing, right? It's that. In December 2022, there's an Equifax breach settlement fund that I cashed in on $5.21. February 9th, 2023, so really recently, I got a $15 settlement from Godiva. Expect to get maybe like $50 to $100 per month, I'd say, if you consistently keep on signing up for this thing. If you have the time, it's nice to just kind of take a look through all the class action lawsuits and see which one you qualify for. You can go to classaction.org/settlements and you can see all the current ones that you can right now sign up for. With all of them, you usually don't know how much you're going to get paid out because it depends on how many people sign up to it. Sometimes not very many sign up to it, and I've gotten something with over $100 payout before, so it really depends on your luck. You rented an Avis or budget car and you got charged for an e-toll, there's a class action on this and you can get paid back some amount. MacBook keyboards, the butterfly keyboard issue, if you replaced a keyboard or if you change the keycap, so this requires you to have, ask for service from Apple. Then if you have a MacBook Air or MacBook Pro from 2015 or 2019 that you purchased, that this happened to, then you can sign up for this class action. So you gotta make sure that you qualify for these requirements, that you actually bought said product. There's a Wesson cooking oil. A lot of people buy cooking oil, right? And there's a good chance that you bought Wesson cooking oil. You can get up to 15 cents per unit of cooking oil that you bought between 2007 and 2017. So let's say you always use Wesson cooking oil. You buy one a month. That's 12 of them times 10. That's 120 units. So let's call that about 100 units. That's $15 right there. So you kind of have to guesstimate, roughly how many units of cooking oil that you bought. There's Coffee Mate creamers. If you purchase this between 2017 and 2022, you'll get some kind of settlement for that. There's a pork price fixing. Everybody buys porks. Basically everybody except vegans, right? Except vegetarians, right? But if you eat meat, if you eat pork, then, if you purchase pork between 2009 and 2021, you can get some kind of settlement from that. So go on this website, look through all of them. There's like at least 100 of them. Sign up for them. Sometimes you have to put in a PayPal account. Sometimes you have to put in a phone number or maybe an email address. So put in like one of your spam email addresses, right? Let those flow in, give them your address, and then you can get various checks that flows in. And like the ones that I got paid for, they actually came in through my PayPal account, so that's really convenient. You don't even have to cash a check. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe for more.